Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Obi-Wan Ortega, or Eagle One Actual, coming to you one more time. I got the Bal Inferno this time, and I'm using my stealth class on kill confirm in the map retreat. This game right here, I believe the whole time we were behind, but toward the end, the team that I was playing with was able to pull it out, and partly because the other team backed out at the end of it. You're gonna see that at the end of this game right here, the other team only had two players left, and for some reason, um, they were winning the whole time. And like this guy right here with the average Joe got my number a couple of times, but they backed out, which I really don't understand why we would back out unless there's some kind of situation maybe. I don't know, but they backed out. But and that's what I wanted. Sorry, that's what I wanted to talk about. And this gameplay right here is that I wanted to talk about why I don't back out of games. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some exceptions to that rule. If I'm playing and my wife calls me and tells me I need to do something, or my kids needed me for some kind of reason, whatever, I would back out. But other than that, I would stay in there no matter what the outcome is. And I know over the weekend we were playing during Clan Wars, I was playing with Vic down, and there was one game that we were playing and we were getting hammered really bad, and he wanted to back out, and I was the leader of the party, and I said, no, forget it. I'm gonna stay in. You want to back out, go ahead and back out, but I'm staying here and I'm gonna try to finish it and see what happens. And he said, why? What's the whole point? Well, I tried to explain it to him, but my for some reason I guess my mic kept getting, there's some interference, so I kept getting cut out. So what I tried to explain to him is that the reason why I don't back out of games that are that it seems like it's out of reach. Number one, it's never really out of reach unless it's something completely lopsided, and the game is the other team is leading 200 to 10 or something crazy like that. Perfect example of that is before that game we were playing hardcore, and he got kicked out because he called in a bombing run, and and he got kicked out, and we were leading pretty good. I think we were leading like 120 to 61, and we thought that the game was out of reach for the other team, but wouldn't you know it, they came back, because in Call of Duty, no game is ever the same. Any given game could turn spawn flip, or somebody getting kicked out of a game and other teams becoming short-handed, and that's what's going to happen. So you never know until for sure the outcome is out of reach. But so that's one of the reasons why I try to stay in there, because you never know. Another reason is that I try to explain to him that on the games that are you are getting hammered like that, I try to tell him that you have to know what that feels like. When we're playing as a team, Camper Nation, and we hammer people, and we dominate lobbies, and the game is well out of reach on the first round, especially on domination, and we are dominating people. And there's a flip side to that, is that it could happen to you as well. So you sit there and take it, so you know what that feels like, so that when you learn to appreciate your wins, because once you start feeling a little adversity, and the game starts becoming hard, and then you back out of it, you're never going to appreciate and you're never going to know what the feeling of losing is like, if you're just going to play the game so that you're going to win. You got to understand, one thing that players have to understand is you will lose half of these games. You win half of them and you'll lose half of them. So you have to know what that feels like, and you have to give the other players that respect of having them earn that win. I want when I'm playing, I'll try to play as hard as I could, and I'm gonna try to make the other team earn that win from me. They're not just gonna get an easy win from me, and that's just the way I am. And another thing is called, I guess you can say, I'm being dramatic or what, but it's all about dealing with adversity and having to come out of it, knowing how to deal with it, and knowing how to handle it. And it's almost like a test of character for me whenever there are some games that are like that, and you just sit there and you take it, because you have to know, like I said, you have to know what that feels like, so that you can appreciate the wins that you get. You never want to take it for granted, and that is really the problem sometimes with Call of Duty is that the wins almost doesn't matter, and you see it with the way these games are played. When you win, you get 2,000 XP, and when you lose, you get 1,000 XP. So the difference between winning and losing in these games is 1,000 XP, which it shouldn't be. This is a team game, and you really they really should give more value to winning these games, because it is a war simulation, and the whole purpose is for you to win and to defeat the other people. And I may not be sounding making much sense here, and but when I play, and as hard as I could, and until the end, and I want to make sure that the other team will earn it from me, and that's just the way how I feel about it. If we're playing and the outcome seems like it's out of reach, it's how you come out of it that you'll know what kind of what kind of player you are, to be able to deal with it and say, okay, this is what it feels like. And also another thing is that I always want to learn in any situation, especially in Call of Duty, and that's why I created this channel. Is I'm always looking to learn, so I always take that opportunity to learn from any of these games, with the hopes that it'll make me be better. Ooh, look at that! With the hopes that it'll make me be a better player. And when you are sitting there taking all those when the streaks are getting stacked on you, and you have to figure out how to come out of it. There's no you're sitting there complaining about people camping or other players using cheap tactics. It's not really going to get you anywhere unless you do something about it. You adapt and you overcome, and that's all it is. You find a solution to what that problem is, what the situation you have at hand, and then you do something about it. You make your adjustments, and then the next time you'll definitely be a better player. And that's how I look at it with these games. That's why I go back and try to review, and I try to figure out what else I can do better. So those situations like that, I try to take it as a learning experience. I know you might think that I could be a glutton for punishment or something like that, but that's not really what it's all about. It's all about learning and looking to get better at it, and having fun. I understand that losing and getting spawn killed and stuff like that it's not a very fun experience, but knowing what that feels like, and this right here, oh my gosh, the guy just went up and I was shooting him and he punched me. I could have thrown my controller right there, but knowing what that feels like, knowing the fact that you could lose this game as much as you could win this game, help you appreciate it, and also having that respect that pride that you know the other team will not you're not you're they're not gonna get an easy win from you. You have to, and it happens so often, and it shouldn't be that way. But anyway, hope you like the commentary, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.